Good day and welcome to Political Arena here on S24 Television. I am your host, Abubakar Turaki. For decades, conversation about Northern women have often shaped by stereotype rather than reality, while many still associate Northern women with silence, limited opportunities, and dependence. A new generation is changing the narrative. Today, Northern women are leading businesses, advocating for social justice, driving innovation, influencing policy, holding public offices, providing culture and ambition coexist. Our guest today is Ambassador ZAINAB Bello Mahmood, whose voice has been redefining the future of Arewa and Northern women in Nigeria, who popularly known as Rise with Zayos.
Serious.
She is a passionate advocate for Sustainable Development Goal 5, championing gender equity and empowering Arewa girls to dream beyond limitation. Today we will discuss the challenges and the progress. What are the future for the Northern women, particularly in this critical moment? Ambassador Zainab, welcome to Political Arena here on S24
Thank you
Television.
so much. Thank you for having me.
Please, can you pronounce that name for us?
It's serious. Zainab serious.
Rise with Zainab serious. So let's delve into the topic of discussion, please. Okay. So when people hear the word Northern women, what stereotype do you think still exists today?
I think whenever you hear Northern women, people think we are uneducated, we are not exposed, we are not into businesses and stuff like that. And I think we are far beyond that stereotype, because I feel a lot of Northern women are educated, they are business-minded, they are creative, but we just don't have the platform or the opportunity to display, yes, our intellect. So I think we need to stop that stereotype, because if you said Northern women, that doesn't mean we are.
Okay, which part of the Northern stereotype concerned you most? Is it keeping the child at home, not allowing them to go and excel, not allowing them to go and explore?
I think it's more like the culture, where the Northern women are painted in a way that a good Northern woman is supposed to be at home, staying, taking care of the children, and not dwell in all these aspects like businesses and stuff. I think that is the main issue at point now.
Okay, have these stereotypes affected your personal journey so far?
Yes.
Okay, can you share with us?
Yes. So I think as another woman, I come out on social media, I talk, and most of the time the comments and people think, you are now married, go home and go and get married, not knowing I have 2 children. So because of that, I think people are already stereotyping other women. Just because you are coming online on social media and talking, then that definitely means you are not a proper Northern woman, which is not it. So for me personally, I think being on social media, discussing issues, people think I'm just probably don't have anything to do.
Well, so why do you think this stereotype have lasted for a very long period of time?
I think we are not enlightened.
Proper enlightenment.
Yes, we are not. Because from childhood, when we are growing, I think from almost each home, you are taught to be conservative, you are taught to stay at home, you are taught to take care of your family, you are taught to get married. We are not taught to go out there, pursue business, yes, exactly. So I think that is what is affecting us.
And do you think that like the Northern women themselves sometimes feel like, oh, since because I was actually brought up in that way, I don't need to go out and extend my tentacles?
I think that is the biggest problem we're having. Because when I started my program trying to encourage women to start businesses and stuff, I thought people, I'm just going to teach them how to do the business. But when we started, I just realized that a lot of women are not even interested in doing the business, because they feel as another woman or as a woman, I'm supposed to be at home. Allah said, people said, our culture. So I feel we have to start changing that narrative, because the women don't have that enlightenment.
Mentality.
Yes.
Okay, let me ask you a little bit personal. In your opinion, who is a modern Northern Arewa woman?
I think a Northern Arewa woman is a woman that is independent.
Independent.
also a home carer, because
carer.
you can be a mother, you can be a wife, you can be an entrepreneur, you can be anything you want. You don't have to limit yourself to just one thing. You don't have to limit yourself to only being a parent or only being a wife or only, you can do anything and be independent. I think that's the future of Northern Arewa women.
Okay, you often say Arewa girls deserve more than silence and survival. What does that statement mean to you as Rise with Zayas?
Serious? I think Northern women are truly, truly limited at home. I feel like they don't have that courage. Most of them are scared or afraid to come out, because that is what our culture have shaped what another woman should be. So I feel a lot of women have that intellect, have that creativity, but they are scared to come out to present it. So that's why I say don't be silent. If you have something, come out, as far as it is not against our religion, which I don't think
And
our
even against our
religion,
law.
yes, and our religion didn't say you shouldn't be independent. Even the culture, if it said, then we have to rewrite the culture, because a woman being restricted, I don't think it's a good future for everyone.
That your, shall I call it slogan, actually speak a lot about you. What inspired this message? You have been saying, don't be silent, don't be silent. What is the message are you sending? Particularly, don't be silent.
I think everyone should wake up and be independent.
And no one should be silent.
Yes, no, like just come out and say, and be who you are. We are, like I said, we are creative. If all Northern women will come out and present their creativity or dwell in businesses or dwell in ideas, I feel the future is bright for especially Northern women and Northern society. But I feel everybody is just trying to be conservative, trying to follow what the culture say, trying to follow what the religion say. And I think it's not time to be silent anymore.
Of course. So what kind of future do you want young girls to believe is possible in this country?
I want them to believe that if they can be whatever they are, they can be independent, they can pursue business. At the same time, like I said earlier, they can be parents, they can be wives, so they can be whatever they are. They should not be limited to just one idea. I'm going to stay at home. This is the right thing to do, because it's not actually. So you need to,
let them believe in themselves. There's always light at the end of the tunnel.
There's always light at the end of the tunnel. And at the same time, you can educate yourself beyond, because right now I feel the highest education level is, if they allow you, is to be to BSc. Exactly. If you say you want to pursue master, they'll say, she likes, So I feel women can go up to PhD level. We can be anything. We can be doctors. We saw
the likes of Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala,
exactly,
Amina Mohammed,
exactly,
and we even saw the likes of Farida Waziri,
exactly,
and many more.
Yes. So, and that's why we want to even bring all these people and listen to their stories, so that will encourage the upcoming ones to know that these people, they are all married, they are all self-empowered, so you can be like them as well. You don't have to choose just one particular aspect of your life and say, okay, I'm comfortable here.
Well, it sounds bold. What are the biggest challenges facing young girls and women in Northern Nigeria today? You made mention of lack of awareness, lack of education. What are the other
and lack
challenges?
of mentorship. Yes, I feel if a lot of women are mentored and they are showed the way, oh, this person did it, this person did it, this person achieved this, you can too, I feel it will encourage more women. And then if you see someone that has it all, let me use that word, actually no one has it all, but maybe someone that you feel has it all, maybe she's married, she has her kids, and she's still achieving something. I feel that kind of encouragement will make the younger ones feel, oh, I can do this too. So I think that mentorship to see what the ones that have already made it have gotten.
You mean there's no limitation to your dreams?
Yes, there is.
Okay, so which challenge should be addressed first?
I know this will be controversial, but but the cultural
aspect.
Yes.
Sometimes culture are man-made.
It's all man-made. And for us, Arewa, I think gaskiya we need to sit down and not challenge the culture, but rewrite our culture.
Redefine the culture.
Yes, redefine it, because I feel our culture is really, really limiting a lot of people. And then if we will stick to the culture, then that means there's no growth for Arewa. So we need to sit down, rethink and rewrite our culture and see, in this era, I just feel like this moment is the time where as Arewa people, we are supposed to be teaching our girls, oh, these are the limit, these are the do's and don't. If you are into business, you are not supposed to do this, these are our limit. Not we should be fighting, a woman is supposed to be independent. So I think we are way back.
I was really touched with the way you spoke. You know, our own region, Arewa region, is under insecurity and insurgency. And some people even call it is under siege. But I saw like you are calling on northern people, like if they can at least channel their effort the way they are into gossip in social media, if they can channel that effort in addressing the problem of insecurity, you said in your own word, you believe that some problems in northern Nigeria are going to be addressed. How possible is that?
Well, I think it's very possible. You know, social media is a very powerful platform. And then when you go on social media, most of it is gossip. Most of it is wedding gossip and stuff. And I feel especially, and you know, we are the highest number of people in the whole of Nigeria. Exactly. So if we can channel that gossip or that post or that wedding into empowerment, into teaching, into stuff, it's going to make a lot of impact. But when you are scrolling, out of 100%, 99% it's entertainment. But I saw a lot of people are saying, oh, that is what brings in the money, or that is what brings in. But still, I feel if we can channel half of that energy, 50%, into empowering our people, into teaching them, into changing the narrative, I feel it's going to go a long way. A lot of our upcoming youths are using the social media.
You mean you should not be using social media in the negative manner?
Exactly. You can use it for your entertainment.
I saw something that actually touched my heart in social media. You know, there's a scandal between a young business mogul who is married to one foreigner, and she was able to use her own social media, and at the tail end she was able to rescue.
Well, that is good. I didn't say don't use social media for entertainment or the gossip, 100%, but the amount, the percentage is beyond reconstruction back, you understand?
There should be a limit.
Yes, if you can go in on social media for entertainment, it should be 50%, and for education, for enlightenment, it should be 50%, but we are at 99.1%.
0.9%. Yeah. Okay, let's go to the next question. Like, education is often described as the greatest equalizer. How important is education in helping northern girls break the barrier?
It is very, very important.
How very important?
100% important, because I feel at times, if you are not educated, you can't actually achieve anything. It doesn't mean going to school, university and stuff, because there's a program we wanted to do when it comes to empowerment from our grassroots empowerment. I just realized that whenever they are empowered, given products or given monetary assistance to empower themselves, because they don't have the education or they don't have that education in general. Yes, they end up, exactly. Some sell the equipment to just use the money for food and stuff. And I feel if they can just have that education, or you can use this money, or you can use this is how you are going to get more money from this is how you run your business and everything. I think it will help them more. But because of that lack of education, they don't even know how to.
It all boils down to what you said,
and
proper mentorship.
Yes, so and that's what we want to work on. So
beyond formal education, what life skills should girls learn?
Well, a lot of skills.
Can you mention a few?
I think public speaking, you should be confident in that. I think computer literacy, you should be lenient in that because of AI now and everything. If you have AI, you can even teach yourself anything. Yes. And then just normal skills, maybe cooking. You can start your cooking business at home, sewing. There's a lot of skills that I feel as a lady,
I think they should also learn human relation too.
Exactly.
Okay, what message do you have for parents who still hesitate not to send their own children to school?
Please.
Like the more you attend the poverty is, no, we are sending you out. Will make you out.
Please, I think we should be beyond that, Gaskia. Arewa, we should be beyond that. When it comes to education, I feel now we should not be discussing whether a girl or a boy should go to school. I feel it is compulsory and necessary. That topic, I think it should just be dropped.
Okay, right.
So parents, please.
Okay, ZAINAB, serious. We are going for a break.
Okay.
So don't forget, this is Political Arena here on S24 television. Let's go for a quick break. When we return, the conversation will continue. watching Political Arena here on S24 television. Our discussion today focuses on breaking northern stereotype, redefining the northern women with Ambassador ZAINAB BELLO Mahmood. Rise with ZAINAB. Okay, going into the other part of our conversation, some people believe that advocating for women's rights contradict with culture and religion. What will you say about that?
Well, I feel that is the challenge we keep having. Whenever a woman come out and is trying to motivate or empower women, they say, she is this, she is that. But if you want to talk about religion, I don't see anywhere where religion say don't do that, because religiously women have teach not only women but men as well. So if we are going to bring back history of religion, there's no way. Exactly, Nana Aisha and stuff. So I don't think religion stopped anyone. So the problem is the culture. And like I said, we need to redefine this culture, because anything or any culture that is bringing our people back, then I think it needs redefining.
It needs to be abolished or redefined.
Yes.
These are your words.
Yes.
Can gender equality exist within our culture and religious value? And how do you think we can encourage gender equity in our society?
I don't think the word gender equality, and I just don't think that is what we are fighting for, or that is what we are saying. It's just women should have a certain right. We are not saying we are competing with men or we want to be like men. No, we just need a certain right, because as a woman, because I said I want to be educated, or because I said I want to be independent, that doesn't mean I'm trying to be like a man. So that is what we are working on.
We are biologically different.
Yes, we are. And we believe that, but at the same time, we also need our independence, where we are supposed to grow.
And so when you mean independent, what do you mean? Is it financial independence?
Yes.
Technological independence?
Yes.
Or independent in what aspect?
Financial independence, one, and then psychologically you need to be independent. Yes. Your life doesn't need to revolve around anyone. I think we are all brought into this world to worship. So I'm not supposed to worship you as a man. I just feel I'm supposed to be independent personally, and then do what is needful between the two of us.
Talking about independent, I just remember something like, what a man can do, a woman can do better.
I don't think so.
Okay, when it comes to empowerment of girls, because no matter how, you made mention of financial independence and many more. So do you think that traditional rulers, religious leaders have a very vital role to play when it comes to empowerment of girls in Arewa?
Yes, they do. And they are the one that are supposed to do most of this uplifting. Because I feel us in Arewa, especially, we are religious, and I think we listen to our religious leaders a lot. And then when our religious leaders are coming out to say women are supposed to stay at home, women, I think, that narrative is kind of...
that conversation between like what happened in Adama.
Yes, yes. So I want the religious leaders to come out and preach in a way that, okay, as a woman, you have independence to do so, and so, but these are your limits in Islam. So I think from there, that is when the ones that are growing up will learn more. But when they keep limiting people, I think we'll just keep going back. Exactly, yes.
Okay. So what practical step can community take in addressing the problem of Arewa girls? We spoke about the parent, the government. Now let's boil down to community.
The community consists of people around you, which are still parents. It consists of the religious leaders, which I feel everyone has, how will I say, everyone should have that courage to empower the women. Because if my neighbor believe as a woman, I'm not supposed to, or as a youth, you are not supposed to do something, then he's also a parent. So he's not going to encourage me. He's not going to encourage his child. So I feel everybody needs to revisit our ideology and culture.
So you have been using social media positively from the comments we got outside. Like, do you believe that has social media helped to change the narrative, or it has created more challenges?
Well, there is nothing that doesn't have pros and cons. I think it has brought a lot of challenges, and at the same time, it has helped a lot in some other aspects.
So you made mention of cyberbullying. So, like, do you think that how can young women handle cyberbullying?
needed personally, I will say before I start social media, I know there's this bullying and a lot of things are going to come up. So I've already positioned my mind into not dwelling on it. I know what I'm doing. I pray for Allah to like
Show
put
you
me the way to put me on the straight path. And I just feel I do it and then ignore anything that comes behind it. So at times people will call me, do you see comments? Do you see this? I say, wallahi, I don't read the comments.
So
I just say it.
You mean you're advocating them that they should just have a tunnel focus?
Yes.
If they are going right, let them stick to their right.
Yes.
They should not allow anyone distract them in their own journey.
Yes, if you know exactly what you're
where
doing,
you're heading
just
to.
go ahead.
Okay. Nigeria is committed to achieving Sustainable Development Goal number 5. How will you assess the country's progress?
So I think we are trying, but we need to do more, because when it comes to leadership, I don't think we have a lot of women representatives, which I feel Nigeria is actually encouraging that, to have a lot of women advocates and representatives in the cabinet and stuff. But I think we still need to do more. We need to see more women there so that we will be encouraged. But I think the policy are trying to make it.
There have been a kind of like law that is currently going on that a special seat need to be allocated to women.
Certainly.
But don't you think that like the level of disappointment that the men saw from the female, that is one of the major reasons why they are still yet to allow you to come into the system?
We actually don't know what is
because
happening underground.
We saw the likes of what happened allegedly, what happened to Beta Edu. We saw the likes of Dizani Ali Somaduki. We saw the likes of Sadia Umar Farouk.
If we're going to start talking about that, I think we have a lot of cases against the men as well. So I don't think that is an excuse.
Okay, in Nigeria, still talking of SDG goal number 5, what areas do you think we should improve? Is it in education area?
Yes, I think education is very good. And I think the government can also bring more opportunities for our youth and women to indulge in probably, I think they said they gave us grant, but I think we need more empowerment and that will help a lot of people to grow more. Not only education, free education and stuff, but I feel the government can do a lot of things, maybe grants, maybe empowerment programs, maybe whatever to help our youths.
Okay. Gender equality. Do you think men have a role to play in promoting that gender equality in our society?
Yes, they do. And I think they are the most important aspect of it. Because, for example, let's say I'm married, and then if my husband doesn't support me and doesn't allow me to be here, I wouldn't have been. So I think and if assuming I'm not married, if my father or someone from my family doesn't encourage this kind of thing, I wouldn't have been here. So I feel men should encourage women more. And I think when they do, that is when they will have the courage, they will have the ability to speak out. Yes.
Okay, so what policies or government intervention will have the greatest impact on girls and women in Nigeria? Is it by allocating you the 90% of the political seats?
No.
Or you needed some kind of like some good policy from the government?
Well, I think not 90%, but let's go 50-50.
How possible having 50-50?
That is because they don't allow us. So I think if they really, truly will allow a fair election or maybe a fair representation, I feel women are actually ready to hold on that responsibility. But I think they are just saying it, but it's not actually fair. So
speaking about like fair representation from the government, should the government prioritize education, health, economy and empowerment, or legal reforms in giving chance to women?
I think everything is important from what you said. So both the education, the legal reform, everything is important.
What of the private sector? What role do you think they can play?
Well, so for the private sector, I think businesses, maybe, how will I say it?
Providing some loan or grants, or even access to mentorship.
Yes, and when it comes to that, I feel when it comes to loan, like you said, as a woman, it's more harder for me to get a loan than a man. So I think if they can be fair to us in that aspect, a lot of women have ideas, a lot of women have things to do, but whenever you go to the bank and you want to collect a loan, and then they just see that you're a woman, they have that doubt, you understand? Exactly. So.
Okay, looking ahead of 2030, what change would you like to see in northern Nigeria?
Well, I want us to be, by 2030, I feel we shouldn't be having this conversation. I think a lot of people in Northern Nigeria should be independent. Women should be supported. Our culture that is bringing women down should be abolished. And then people will just grow and be independent and live freely and happily.
Okay, so what gives you hope?
Well, people like us that are speaking now, I just feel like if a lot of people can come out and speak about these issues, and then if the people will take what we are saying and people that are saying more than I am, I feel maybe we'll see some differences and some changes.
Okay, before we call it a wrap, I think we need to lower our tempo.
Okay.
This is what we call rapid fire. It's just a short answer, yes or no, or you are just allowed to reply with one response.
Okay.
One Northern woman who inspire you.
Amina J. Mohammed.
Amina J. Mohammed, Assistant
I
Secretary
have
General.
to, yes.
No, it's one.
Yeah, please, I have to.
It's one, okay. One book every girl child should read.
I will say the Quran.
Oh.
Read it yourself and understand it yourself.
Oh, so leadership or popularity?
Leadership.
Leadership. Why? Okay. Education or empowerment? Which one came first?
Education.
Education. One myth about Northern women you want to erase forever and ever?
We are not uneducated.
You are not uneducated.
Yes.
Okay, complete this sentence. The future of the Northern Nigeria is?
Women.
Thank you so much. So finally, what message would you like to leave with parents, community leaders, policymakers, young men, and every young girls watching this program today?
Please support your girls, help encourage them, educate them, let them pursue their passion. Don't hold them back because they are the future. And if they are being limited, our future is not going to be bright.
Thank you so much, Ambassador ZAINAB Bello Mahmood. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me
in this important conversation. Thank you so much.
Thank you for
Redefining the
having
Northern
me.
woman is not just about abandoning culture and tradition. It is about creating opportunities where every girl can learn, lead, contribute, and reach her full potential. When girls are empowered, the entire generation becomes strong. Thank you for watching S24 Political Arena. I am Abubakar. Join us again for another engaging conversation. Goodbye.